Lots of numbers can be challenging. Just relax. Can you compare two numbers? Can you use a measuring tape? Then you already have the skill you need to follow this. Believe you're a statistical superhero. Hi guys, once again this is Alfred from BinaryOptionsTutor.com here today with yet another video. I am really trying to crank these puppies out lately, but I'm catching up on questions that I've had for sitting in the in the mailbag for a while now. And one question that in fact we've been getting repeatedly is talk more about the round and whole numbers in the statistics. What is all of this information over here in this area? All these statistics, what does it mean? What's it all about? Well, that's what this entire video here is going to be about. I thought today was a great day. I was up pretty late, early, depending on how you want to interpret it, talking to my father on the phone, getting a guilt trip for not calling more often, in spite of the fact that it was I who initiated the call, but that's another story for another day. And I was able to watch a lot of today's action play out. Took some little trades around the action, and it worked very well with statistics. Now before I cover some of this and I show you guys this, I want to explain something. Statistics are not gospel. Do I use them? Do I look at them? Yes, I do. On occasion we look at them. I'll go back, I'll put some more ideas together, I'll hash them out with David, and we'll come around to some other little formulas, etc. But when we start believing that we've discovered gospel, then we're starting to step off onto the wrong side of the road. Statistics are not gospel, but in my opinion what they can do is just help you from they can give you a rough estimate, and in some cases it'll be a very close to accurate when things line up, but they're not going to always line up. Statistics are not gospel. That's all I'm getting at with that. We're going to look at them, and I'm going to explain them, and I'm going to explain how I use them, and how you can use them too. But use them to help you answer important questions that you need answered, to speculate, but don't use them anticipating them to be 100% accurate predictive or predictions, because every statistic is simply based on what's already happened. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now let's get into all these statistics. I'm not sure if you guys can see everything, so wrote these puppies out. First off, we've got 30-day average swing up, over on our chart. This is the dollar yen, that's the chart we're on. So from the open of the market to the average of all of the swings up on the whole entire day, that average would put us at 119.539. Okay, the average swing down from the open to the low on the average swing for the last 30 days. This line's where the market opened. right here, market opens, this is swing up. Otherwise, swing down. That's all that is. Okay, we took that average, and this is great. Let the computer do what the computer's best at, and that's cranking and crunching these numbers, while you do what a human being is best at, and that's arriving at a deduction, using your human intuition and using the analytical powers that we are all endowed with. So 118,814 is the average swing down. Now, here's where I sometimes have a rift or a difference of opinion with guys. If you have a good day, you know it, because it's better than the average day. You have a bad day, you know it, because it seems worse than the average day. If you begin to believe that once you discover these averages over any period, that, oh, the market is going to stop here, why would you believe that? Why? Because it's an average. It's not an extreme level for either a swing up or a swing down. The way I envision this in my mind is, there's no sense in me thinking that we're probably around the high or a low of the day when we haven't even done the average swing. Now, if you could put it in that little place, maybe it could be helpful to you. Okay, next thing we have in our little statistics here is today's largest swing up. We've got 785, and what that actually means is 78 pips. Let's even round it up to 79. Because we're on a 5-digit broker, and this is saying 785, but really it's just 78 pips. So the average swing up is today's swing up. I'm sorry, not the average. This is from the open till the close of the day was 78 pips, up and only 0.8 of a pip down. So what did the market want to do all day? Up. Once you start to see a spread where there's a tilt more to the upside or to the downside, at a glance, guys, when you start to see that over here in this section, you can at a glance ascertain this is the direction that the market is swinging on that day. If a market is swinging aggressively up, then maybe, you know, it may be easier for you to catch calls than it is puts. But I wouldn't really say that, because sometimes we're just trying to get these little 5-minute moves on the green arrow. So sometimes, you know, you can still find a lot of success even trading puts all day, even though the market's going up. I look at the probability over here, and that's how I steer myself when I'm trading green arrow. But the topic again is the statistics, so I'm going to try and stay on topic, guys. But a good idea is to find out where's that tilt, where's that swing on the day. This doesn't have anything to do with average here. This is what's actually happening. The hot and now, as my brother David says, that's actually today. What's actually happening right there. Okay, now 30-day average swing up 40 points. This is just a mirror of this. This is predetermined where we would be if we went up 40 points from the open. This is predetermined where we would be if we went down 32 pips from the open. and it's just giving you the numbers right there. And coincidentally, if you were to add 40 with 32, where do you end up? At about 72, and you put this little 3/10 of a pip and 2/10 of a pip, and you end up with 72 pips. And what did we do? We done 78 pips up and 8/10 of a pip down. So see, we were very close. It all adds up. Now this is something that I'll pay attention to on the day. This is the 30 days largest swing up. And to make it quick for something for me to glance at, my brother coded this with 120.051, which just lets you know that if the largest swing in pips is 91, well, let's call it 92, that's rounded up, what would that be from the open? That would put us at 120.051. And the largest swing down that we've seen in 30 days. This isn't the average. This is the largest swing that we've seen down in the past 30 days. And that's 820, which is really 82 pips. And we know where that would be. That would be at 118.316 on this dollar-yen chart. Now, with that in mind, let's look at something. Market opens, starts running. There, we hit R1. Could this be the high of the day? It is a resistance level, but what do we not see? We don't even see that average swing of that rounded up average swing, which is denoted by this red line right here on our round and hold numbers. So R2, even though it's resistance level 2, it's not even to the average swing of the day. Keep going. There's R3. We're past that average, and this is R3. This is where we're starting to maybe consider that we're around the high of the day. What do we already know is that if we done the largest swing up in the last 30 days, we would be at 120 point, what was it, 053. Where are, right here, this is our 120 line. This is the whole number. And so if we done the largest move we've done in the last 30 days, we'd be somewhere right in this area here. Now, where we actually breached 119.90, and the market repelled on the day off that area. There's where statistics, etc., will line up. Now, last of the day, market makers, anyone with an interest of pulling some of those guys out before they end up taking your money, taking their money and gone, they push the market up as far as they could to knock out as many positions as they could, and then the market just falls off. That's those statistics. That's what that little area there is all about. That's a day where really statistics came very much in handy. You could have put them together and put a plan together there, and that's what this little area right here is all about, guys. This is free and has been available for around a year on our site now. It's called the round and hold numbers indicator, but we've also added in these statistics for you guys to use, and I just decided to do a little video and talk about those statistics, talk about going through, showing a day, and what hopefully some utility, not too confusing, of how to go about using those in your trading plan. Until next time, see you guys on the next video. This is Alfred for BinaryOptionsTutor.com.